Java Shem, Male Pare Shamba Dobe, Java Zeche Chenda Dem, Chaze Dedara, Wayeke, Dedan Shodan Gagam, Jedin Dimbo Shajine, De Leba Me Bango Bane, Ma Shaje Jaje Melasa, Nala Nazo Wanche Ma, Jambare La Jazana. 年纪促进的年点嘛，现在这些下当配置跑着这的当中，要供应这些年的面包吃饱钱大包嘛，现在的人家包钱，年纪把我能帮助嘛，前几年的年点，让我堂姐嘛来在嘛，现在关掉上在家。 上面托个那包间嘛，嘛里头这可乐间呗，让给这在那着，现在这大个我这边我见这这边，也不知也得到这也得当这电话当这嘛，现在这也做也做，堂前个半年嘛，春天。 我说这那把这嘛，现在大家当别我这肩膀谈这想当吧嘛，这边吃那也罢没，现在也让这嘛，就这个别当面面，把也这那年嘛也讲一个个年个那个，这也帮年那帮着嘛，现在咋给我拉下去？ 对这年这当嘛，中年现在也给我给这把电把那给嘛，现在电嘛给嘛钱嘛，两年的钱年嘛，草啊往大洋大电呗，电把钱把牛年嘛，现在过年过那个。 老爷连年那帮给嘛，一给的别我年过别这帮我来的年嘛，现在。 我给那边这边年嘛，这面大着当别钱，今天说那要年嘛，现在老爷做也那，这大街上那嘛，大着年这边这也给当那嘛来吧，这里嘛现在老爷做那这吧，老当面这点。 也见这这当面了，我把这来嘛，现在你忙到这边今年把老我的车嘛，哈让你觉得老爷想到这边这年是，现在天天送那贵别些到大洋大店，电脑上让你去做那，你把到这的年嘛，这样我这的把的。 现在我年年就我一句我这这嘛把嘛这嘛，现在落现在这嘛年嘛把嘛，今年给这落当着，今天送给的这些这国色桥2年强，现在等我到我管到刚我今年这边些，干嘛到这把那这这些也让把。 现在上网天天接北面前年那把钱嘛，先把咱这个大些，我是把上的些来年，现在的也把这大爷那把叫我钱嘛，嘛来把这钱把多，叫我这些钱到店嘛，现在的大让我也。 列当些当那个干嘛？今天不是今年的2方面帮个把呢。 现在这前面老张把那从我切，要把这拉这上那当年纪出钱的年的，现在这些当配这把这个当中，要人家些钱的。 现在的人家把钱嘛，的钱把那帮中嘛，这些年中年的。 这马来车马，现在广州上在下去，上面多那把钱马来小姐搞了钱，让给这车那车马，现在这大个我这这边马也把那也的大了，你当这电话当这马，现在这也当也错，当这个把年马，这年有一个我。 我把当街那把这嘛，现在大爷当别我这，把当街抢当把， Bechina ba me le da ba chen da ye ran ze cha ze ge be da me da ba ye de ye na ne ma ye ja ye go ga ne go ra ra ye ba ne na ba jo ma cha ze sa ge nga la cha te je ne je cha je da ma tha ne chen ze ge wa re ba den ba na ne ge ma cha ze de ma ge ma ke ma ne ngen de je je ma sa wan da yan da den be de ba je ba de ba ne cha za go ne go ra ga ye da ye le ne na ba ge ma ye ge de ba ne go re ba le de ma ne ma cha za ge ne da on ge na be sa be ne ma ra ra men da ra da be je ne sa na yo ne ma cha za la ye cui na be re da da je sha na na ta ra ne je be je ye ge da na ma le ba ne se cha za la ye ca na je ba la da mi a je de ma gu ne go da ga ye jen je ce da mi la nge de se cha za ne ma da wa je be xin ne ba la wa de se ma ha ra ne je de da ra ye xian da ra be re ne se cha za de ne sa na gui be xie do da yang da de ma de da ra la ne je zuo na je ba da ra ra de ne za yang a je de ba de na cha za wa ne ne ai je ai wan je zhe ma ba ma de ma cha ze lo cha ze de ma ne ma ba ma xin ne ge je lo dan da je den song ge che je che je gu sa je wa le ne chang cha ze den guen da wa guen da gang wa je den ze be xie ma ga ma dong zha zi na je re da je ye ran ba ma cha ze zang wa den je je be me cha ne na ba je ma xian ba zhen zhe guan xie wa ze ba sang de xie le ne ma cha ze di ge ke ba zi wa ta ya na ba je wa xie ma ma le ba de chen ba do je wa ze je chen da de ma cha ze de da ra wa ye de da je da na ga ga ma ji din din bo xie je ne de le ba me bang ga ba xie je je me la zang ba lang la na zang wa xie che yong ba de la de za na da ne je zo je de ne de ma xie je de xia da be je ba de da ra da do ma he gong yan jia xie je ne de men ba zhe ba qian da ba cha za da ren je ba qian ma de je ba wa na ba jiao ma qie jie xian de zhen dian ze zha wa dang jie ma le se cha za guan de song ze cha jie ye san men da na ba jie ma le shuo jie ge lo jian be rang ge ye jie zuo na zhe cha za ra da ga wa jian be wo jie ye jie zhong be ma ra ye de da ra ye de dang jie dian wang dan ze cha za za ye dian ye zuo na tang jian ge ba ne Tanya yo yi ge wang ge pang ba tang jie na ba de cha zhen da ye dong be wo jie jian ba tang jie qian dan ba re be chen ne ba me le da ba qian da ye ran ze ma cha zhe ge be dang me da ba ye zhe ye na ne ye jiang yang go go ne go ra ga ye zhe ye ba ne na ba jiao cha za za ye nga la cha ge de je ne je 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 dang ma zhe ne xian zai wang ge re ba dian ba na nian ge de ma ge ma xian ma ne ngen de je je le ne sa wang da yang da dian be de ba che ba de ba ne cha za guan ne go ra ga ye da ye le ne na ba ge ye ge de be an ne go be re ba an le de ma ne ma cha ze da re cha ne da hong ge na be sa be ne ma ra ra men da ra da be chen je de sa na yo ne ma cha za la ye za ye na re da da je cha na na ma da ra ne je be je ma le ba ne se ma cha za la ye za na je好大名节年马关那个的个一进最大名郎个把这里马下这年马大瓦节白今年巴拉瓦塞马哈拉年节到达拉 前道这边人呢在马车在点呢送那归别些大当电马电到这浪呢去做那丢把的这点呢。在俺这地方的那车在我呢，我一直往这在马跑马这马。小子路小子这马年马把马新年快节了当着，今天送给的节过啥节来年讲，现在两万到我关到看我今年这边些，干嘛当着这把那节热的些也人吧。现在生活的年节北面常年那把件，人把咱这个多些，我这把上的起来年嘛，现在的一个做到他也那把件我些嘛来把这些，我别这见到的嘛，现在的大让我也，的当学到那个干嘛，几点把前年。那把面帮个把年嘛，前面拉长，那张往前嘛，就把这拉这上那，你去做见的嘛，现在这下当别，我这当掉嘛，刚人讲前年，明把这把钱当把嘛，现在的人去把钱，这些把那帮讲嘛，前年中年的。找我当街马来在马现在关掉存在下上面到那把件马来手机看了件，让给这从那车马现在的大高街，我这车边马一把这给的大着，的当街电话当街马现在这一条也做，他见过把年马真的有一个我。前那把这马下站大爷当别我，前把当街前当把马这边城内把面，大把前大爷让这马现在这边当面面，把也这一那年马也将用个看年过来，让也把年那把将马现在早给我拉下。提起你这那么这年现在一个我给这把电把那给嘛现在电嘛给嘛先嘛两人的这来年，撒网大洋大电别的把这把的把年，现在过年过了个一这一年那把给，一个的把年过别的把来这嘛年。现在到这些年到边黄给那边这边呢，日上面到这当边先，今天送那药呢嘛，现在老爷做也那，这大街上那嘛，到让你这边这个，到那嘛来把你这来嘛，现在老爷做那这不，老大名这点嘛，过年过点个一件。那没了，你把这来嘛，现在你忙到我这边，新年把拉我这些嘛，还让你这的打ra，先到这边这年是嘛，现在的年上那归边，先到大洋大电嘛，电到这拉你去做，你把到这的年嘛，这样我这的把的，我呢。我一直往这怎么把马这么恰在了，恰在这么你嘛把马新年过节了当着，今天上个的节过啥叫我来年想，恰在电关到我关到看我今年这边先，干嘛当着这把那节热大些也让吧。现在咱我的年节北面前年那把件，先把咱这个大线我再把上的起来呢，现在的给别做到导演那把叫我钱，毛里把人想把多别叫在这见到点嘛，现在的大让我也。的当现在那个干嘛？几点把些年。那把面帮个把年嘛，前面拉长，那长往前嘛，就把这拉这啥那，你去做点嘛，前这当别去， Are Dara Danjo Maya Gayan Jacha Jenet, Memba Draba Chandamba Ma Shaza Darenje Bachem, Deje Ba Nambanjo Ma Cheje Chene Donya Den, Dawa Danje Maleze Ma Chaza Gwanja Sonza Chach, Samen Da Namba Jem Ma Male Choje Kala Jem, Range Je Zona Ma Chaza Rada Gawa Jem, ye je tong pe ma ye pa ra ye de da ra de dang je dian wang dan ze ma cha cha za ye de ye zon tang jiang ge ba ne ma chen ye yo ye ge wo pang ba tang je na ba de ma cha zhen da ye dong be wo jian ba nang je xiang dang ba ma zhe bei chen na ye ba me le da ba xiang da ye ran ze cha cha ge be ta me me da ba ye che na ne ja yang ga ga ne go ra ga ye zha ye pa ne na ban jom cha cha za ye nga la cha ge de je ne je che je dam cha ne xian ze ye ge wa ge re ba dian ba na ning ge cha ze dian ma ge ma xian ma ne ngen de che che le ne sa wang da yang da dian be de ba che ba de ba ne cha cha guan ne go ra ga ye zha ye le ne na ban ge ye ge de ba ne go be de ba le de ma ne cha cha da re cha ne da be huang ge na be sa be ne ra men da ra da be chen je ne so na yo ne cha cha la ye ze na be de da da jian xiang na ma da ra ne je pe je ye ge da na ma le ba ne se cha cha la ye zo na je ba la da miao je dian kai nia ge de ge ye jian je ze da mian la nge ba ce cha cha ne ma da wa je be xin ne ba la wa de se ana ne je de da ra ye qian da zha be re ne se cha cha de ne so na gue be xian da da yang da dian dian da ro la ne je zo na de ba da ra de ne 在俺这的班的那小在玩的呢，我这哎呀，我这在嘛跑嘛这嘛，小在罗小在这嘛呢嘛把嘛今天个这罗当着。今天送给的这些这国色叫我两年强嘛，现在当官到刚我今年这边去嘛，干嘛当着走，那这热到些也人吧。 现在上网天天接白面前年那把钱，先把咱这个大钱，我再把上帝前来年，现在的给白找到，他也那把交钱，把这钱把多白这大点。 电脑就当那个干嘛？今天把小今年的200面半个半年。 现在这见面了，咱把那早晚这，将把这那这上那当年纪之间的年的，现在这当别这把这个当中，俺人家小今年的明白这把钱当吧，现在的人就把钱嘛的这把我那帮中嘛，这些年这年的。 老话当街马列在马，现在关掉正在下去，上面到那把街马列小街个老街，让给这正那这马，现在这大个瓦街，我见这长白马也把这也的大ra，的当街电话当在马，现在这也都也穿，当街个把年马，春天有一个我。 旁把当街那把这嘛，现在大家当别我，前把当街先当把嘛，这边真的也把面了，大把现在也让这，现在这边当面当把也这越南呢，家也搞个呢个那个也这也把年那把的，所以我老家给的这呢这当。 常年现在给我给这把电把那年给，现在电嘛给嘛看嘛，两年的学来年嘛，上网大样大电呗，电把这把的把年，现在过年过那个也这2年那把给， Ike de bangane go be de bangale de mane. Shaza dara shane da be honge da be so be ne. Ramen dara da be je jine sona yo ne. Shaza la e zo e na be re da da je chana na. Dara ni je be je ye ge da na ma le ba ne sele. Shaza la e zo na je bo la da me a je dem. When you go to go in, Zedam long and Bazelem, Shazan Mandawa Jebe, Shene Balawara Sem, Haranje Dara, Chanda Jaberenesem, Shazadine Sona Grebe, Sheda Dayanda Dem, Dendara Lane Jezona, Debadara Radenem, Ajin de Bande, Shazawane. I want ma ba ma de ma sha ze lo sha ze de ma ne ma ba ma xin ne gue je lo dan da ji ne song ge de je gu sa che wa le ne cham cha za de wa da wa guan da gan wa je ne ze be xie xie ra ma ma cha za zang wa de ne je 面面少年那把剑，马剑把咱这个大钱，这把咱的这里年马，吃这的也别做大爷那把剑，叫马来把这剑把多别，这也咱这剑大点，叫这的大让我一个的当下当那个刚。今天的把这今年的里把面帮个把呢马，吃这面拉长。 la la na wa je je ma je ba de la de za na ne je zo je ne ne de ma cha je de je da be pa de da da de ma ya ga je je ne men ba de ba chen da ba ma cha je de re je ba chen de je ba na ba jo ma che je chen ne do ne de ra wa dan je ma le se ma cha je guan de su za cha me 上面到那把剑马里修就个了，让给这做那这马就在那大高节，我这长边马这把那也的大那也的当这的王的这马，就在这也的错那他们这个把那么尼嘛，这年有一个王给旁把他这那把这。 小站大爷当别我接肩膀当街相当帮，这边天呢也把面了，大把相大爷让在马，现在给别当面当把也这也那年，也将阳光跟那个那个也这也帮年那帮中。 小在上夜我老家给第几年纪小姐当嘛，这年现在也给我。 这把电把那年给嘛，小在电嘛给嘛先，年的这来年嘛，啥往大洋大电，这把年嘛，小在跟那个那个，大爷来年那帮给嘛，一个这边那个别这帮来这嘛年，小在到这些年到边黄给那边这边年。 รามินดาราดามเบเชนเจเนสนาโยเนมาชะจาลายโซเยนาเรดาตาเจชานานามาตารานิเจเบเจตานามาเลปานิเซเลมาชะจาลายโซนาเจปลาดามิอาเจเดมาเกเนกะดากะเยเจนเจซะดามิลังเอปาเซมาชะจาเนมันดาวาเจ Balara Sema Haranje Dara Chanda Rabe Rene Sema Chaze Dene Sona Gwebe Che Dada Yanda Dema Denda Rolane Jetson Jumba Ture Rabjuni Ma Tsayenga Gite Badi Dan Chaze Wane Nisho Tsachi Korvale drol tarema totara ichike drol tore nawanam le drol mayum la chatse
To begin the the long life empowerment, the blessing of the long life, the first thing that we need to do is clean any kind of motivation or emotional state that's non-virtuous, that one might be in coming to this place. And this is represented by this water that's being given. Normally it's done outside, but we'll do it inside now for a question of to be pragmatic. What's important is what happens inside your inner process. So you take this water that represents, and with the saffron we clean, we cleanse and purify, and we take away any kind of dirt, such as resentment or any bad intention, any kind of doubt or uncertainty, or any kind of negative emotion that one may have come with. So normally we say that um, before an empowerment, one should have taken a shower, come clean and beautiful, but mostly inside. So now I'll do the gektor, which takes away interferences. So imagine in this moment that any kind of interference that could be present for this empowerment, there are external, internal, and mostly inner interferences, like our uncertainties, our fears, our arrogance, our resentment, any kind of distraction, inner distraction, anxiety, that doesn't allow us to receive the empowerment well. Let's imagine that this interference is completely eliminated and a protected and safe place is generated.
Omoya benza amrita kundrali hana hana hon pe omo soba wa shudo sarva dharma soba wa shudo ha tomba nido gyo tombe ngale omle rimbo cheno yashinga chewa namgena do omo de shuwale jungwe chen shamse medo do bonanse tre cha sha se romo tanshe toba meba namka da nyambara gyor omo argam padye pushbe dube aloke gende nividye shabta ahon Rangi tuke honle vesre tu trovo tso patu me ba chen hon yeshe kabe me da barwe we mari debe mungan tamche tse shedan shimche shedan shinche jikba tamche chen pa wo chenpo panse taba chen lo chen simbo tanu drado wa rikpe gyabo trovo shukso tse lo chen duwe chen duwe chen de na drove tundu chogi shek su so omo benza samaya za za omo benza ma kroda ranza sabari ware argam padyen pushbe dube aloke gende nevidye shabta pratisha hon swaha hon chenye tomba nyeme nganye le jikden chebe tsuya mi benshin tabla kebe jikche kurten pa trove barwe tsola cha tselo yeshe shiwe ngale maye kyam kuye chalo sache ngandar songge ngaro druktan tingwe dre malo wangde de la cha tselo labe yeshe robe tunzo chin jikbe tsuncha nazo chananam nyomon dukchen tsene jumze pa drudu genge gela cha tselo kabe meta barwe longge na pawa tanta gegun tsugi shu nida barwe chinge dangmegi gekpon sekpara zela cha tselo tumche dude medarlo o metra sije bara lokton gyure trenchen chewasi ngambe ngaro drukta tongwe tongshin dro drokya gekso de la cha tselo hong jikpe hongdra nge droshin gena malu zomze pa ngodro tamche tsowe la gege drala cha tsela tu Omo benza amrita kundrali hana hana hompe omo soba wa shuda sarva dharma soba wa shudo ha tomba nye to gyuro tombe ngale brumle rimbo cheno yanshinga chewa namgi nandul hazele drube gege torma tanshe tokpa meba namga da nyambara gyur omo ahong omo ahong omo ahong omo ahong rangi tu ke tamle we sire chu ne dire nu ne dire wan ne dire tse wan samo drubala pardu chebe gege tsonam gukbar kyo Om Sarva Bine Namo Sarva Tata Gata Bayo Bisho Mukebye Sarvate Kam Sarvate Kam Iman Kam Kangana Grihantam Balinta Yesvoha Om Sarva Bine Namo Sarva Tata Gata Bayo Bisho Mukebye Sarvate Kam Ugate Sparana Himan Kangana Grihantam Balinta Yesvoha Om Sarva Bine Namo Sarva Tata Gata Mayo Bisho Mukebye Sarvate Kam Ugate Sparana Hima Kangana Grihanta Balinta Yesvoha Om Sumbani Sumba Hong Griana 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 Paya Griana Paya Anaya Ho Bhagava Bindya Ranja Hom Pe Om Sumbani Sumba Hong Griana Griana Paya Griana Paya Anaya Ho Bhagava Ranja Hom Pe Om Sumbani Sumbani Hong Griana 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 Paya Griana Paya Anaya Ho Bhagava Ranja Hom Pe Hoya kingora chembo sashe lane pe lanam gege tsonam kunyo chi ngani ne dire tsewa samura che kyonam dirne shintu dhruvaragi kade ngai kale madyorna yeshe chingi dorje barwayi govo tsepa gyurna ge gyurne gengnam lakpara gyurve demi sa Namo Tsawada Namo Chetsunpa Chetsun Tsawadan Gyubra Chebe Panden Lama Tamba Namge Ka Dembadan Sangye Ge Ka Dembadan Chöge Ka Dembadan Gendun Ge Ka Dembadan Deshin Shebadan Dorjedan Rimbo Chedan Pemadan Lege Riksu Shubatam Chedan Nimbodan Chagyadan Sangadan Ringa Ge Lai Kebaratam Che Ge Ka Dembadan Kebra Tu Yan Chetsuma Pama Druma Yishin Korlo Ge Latso Namge Ka Dembadan Pape Gwen Damba Chogyon We Suma Namge Dembadan Dembe Chinge Labe Laten Odo Tsewan Ne Dire Tsewan Samo Drubala Pardo Chobe Gege Tsona Kayimba Deda Tamche Chuchinge Torma Gyachembo De Tsimbra Gil Shiwe Semdan Demba Rara Soso Ne So Son Shi Kate Midona Trovo Yeshege Dorje Barwa Nambra Sekchi Nambra Jeba Demi Saoma Sumbani Sumbon Griana 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 Paya Griana Paya Anaya Ho Bhagava Bindya Ranja Hom Pe Hom Sumbani Sumon Griana 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 Paya Griana Paya Anaya Ho Bhagava Bindya Ranja Hom Pe Hom Sumbani Sumbani Hom Griana 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 Paya Griana Paya Anaya Ho Bhagava Bindya Ranja Hom Pe Hom Benza Amrita Kundaliana Hom Pe Hom Benza Amrita Kundaliana Hom Pe Hom Benza Amrita Kundaliana Hom Benza Amrita Kundaliana Hom Pe Hom Benza Amrita Kundaliana Hom Pe Hom Benza Amrita Kundaliana Hom Pe Hom Benza Amrita Kundaliana Hom Benza Amrita Kundali Hana Hana Hom Pe Rangi Tuke Tamle Vesre Trube Vedu Trube Dorje Sashi Losu Trube Dorje Rawa Tintu Trube Dorje Kurge Virave Nando Dorje Lajete Tamje Kyan Dorje Barwe Ranshi Parza Mebe Dumbo Chikdu Gyurve Chirut Kabe Jigbe Metabo Kado Nanga Mebon Chokchu Tropargyur Omo Vajrara Kyara Kyom 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 Vajrara Kyara Omo Vajrara Kyara Kyom 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 Omo Vajrara Kyara Kyara questa vita
In this life,
ci sono alcune condizioni
there are certain conditions that are necessary to be able to live life well, to use this life well, especially when we have very favorable conditions, which is our case. And one necessary condition to live well is to have a good vital energy, a healthy body. And the practice of White Tara is not only about a long life, many years, but we're talking about vital energy, making this life meaningful, using this life. So everything comes from the idea that we recognize that we have a very special opportunity. We have marvelous conditions, and we want to use this life well. We don't want to waste it with things that are useless. We want to make it meaningful. And with this intention, we want to take this blessing of White Tara to revitalize and regenerate, reinforce our vital energy on a subtle level, and that manifests also on a coarse, gross level. And together with this empowerment, there's a commitment that you need to take. And if you don't want to take this commitment, you don't need to take the empowerment. Better say it at the beginning. It's the commitment to love yourself and to take care of your health. It's not enough to do practices to regenerate your vital energy and then eat junk food, etc. It's a commitment that we take with ourselves to take care of this life that is so precious as an opportunity to be able to practice the Dharma well. This is something that should be felt deeply within. Life shouldn't be lived in an end in and of itself, but a means to help us grow spiritually, and to be able to be part of a positive interdependence in this world of which we are part. So I will do the empowerment today without too many explanations. It's important, though, to really have the right mindset. Why are we here? Ask ourselves, why are we here? Mostly we're here because we share a spiritual path of love towards ourselves, love towards others, and the correct view. We want really to develop this path, follow this path together, as our Master Lama Michel Rinpoche transmitted to us. And really, when I look around and I see what amazing conditions we have, and we're so fortunate. That doesn't make us better than anyone else. We're not better or superior to anything, no, but we have marvelous conditions. We have the minimum necessary materially the minimum necessary. We have a healthy enough body. We have those who guide us, and we have a pure lineage, and we want to practice. This is very powerful, and we want to make this all meaningful. And so it's important to have a strong life energy, so that we can live long in a healthy body, so that we can really be of benefit to all beings. So now you should make the request for this blessing of long life. So we make the mandala offering. On the part of the disciples, you have done what needed to be done. You made prostrations and washed yourself. And on the part of the master, I have also done everything that has all the prerequisites. I did the self-generation, all the necessary preparations. We made we eliminated interferences. We created the Vajra protection fence. We offered all the tormas, and now and now w- as, and now we have the offering of the mandala. We're offering this marvelous world, the surroundings, and it's a positive interdependence so that we can all benefit from this marvelous surroundings.
Choshimeto Tamare Ravalinashe Nidegempadi Sange Shinto Drokun Nam Da Shing La Chopar Shoyidam Guru Ratna Mindrala Kam Niryatayami. Questa iniziazione
This empowerment, this practice of White Tara, Yeshin Korlo, the actual name is the
dagli insegnamenti di Buddha,
is a practice that satisfies all our desires, and it comes from the Tantra of Tara, but it was developed in Tibet from a master of our own lineage, and many followed this meditation, had many benefits of doing White Tara practice. Lama Michel Rinpoche transmitted this practice to he transmitted it many times. It was actually the first practice that he brought to the West, so there's a very special connection here. And now to receive this, as was and has been transmitted from all the masters of our lineage. Repeat after me for the request for the blessings. Rest for the empowerment.
Tamche ki ngowo pande lama yi dala yishin korlo yi sewan samo sedu sol O Buddha, O Guru Buddha,
O Guru Buddha, you who are inseparable from the Buddha of the 3 times, concede the White Tara empowerment unto me.
Tamche ki ngowo pande lama yi dala yishin korlo yi sewan samo sedu sol tusun sange tamche ki ngowo pande lama yi dala yishin korlo yi sewan samo sedu sol.
This practice that satisfies all desires.
Ci permettiamo per un attimo
We allow ourselves for a moment to go beyond our own self-centeredness, selfishness, so that we can include other beings.
di andare oltre le
Go beyond our own aversions and judgments, remembering that every being starts from the same ignorance and selfishness, and we're all in the same situation of samsara, and we desire deeply that every being be free from his own suffering, that every being can live in peace. And with this intention, we want to practice the Dharma. We want to develop our qualities to become a Buddha for the benefit of all beings. And to do this, we need to practice. We need to dedicate our lives. And we need energy. We need a long life and vital energy. And for that reason, we receive this empowerment. The place where we find ourselves is not an ordinary place, but we're in a pure land of the mandala of Tara, of white Tara. It's pure, surrounded by snow-capped mountains, forests, lakes, and rivers, and every sound of nature, like the wind in the trees or the water, the bubbling down the rivers, or the songs of birds that transmits the Dharma, and the sound transmits the interdependence of the love, and all the six perfections and all the practices of Dharma. The Guru in front of you is not in an ordinary form, but is in a complete form of white Tara, with a feminine body, young, around 16 years old, white in color, with her legs crossed, with her left with the mudra of the three jewels, and the right one in the mudra of supreme generosity. In each, on the palm of the hands and the soles of the feet, there are eyes, and also on the forehead. So there are 7 eyes representing wisdom, the wisdom that transcends ignorance, that sees this wisdom that sees everything as it is, and is able to see every being and be able to benefit them correctly and guide them correctly. In the space around us, there are all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and the masters of the lineage, Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharma protectors, as we have represented around here on the ceiling. They're present with us. They accompany us in this moment, and they're also witnesses to our commitment. And we take refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. We admit openly our downfalls, and we clean our past, and we rejoice deeply for every virtuous action that we have done, that every sacred being has done, and we generate a sincere commitment to develop ourselves to help every being get out of their own suffering. With this commitment, repeat after me: creating the condition necessary to receive the empowerment and to eliminate the first interference, which would be our selfishness. And with this, we enter in the Mahayana path, and we generate the intention to help every being. And once again, we allow ourselves to go beyond our own selfishness, and we generate the intention to reach enlightenment, to develop our qualities for the benefit of all beings. Repeat after me. These are the vows of the Bodhisattva, this commitment of love and compassion towards every being.
Dagyaba chi dikpa tamche sosro sha drove gela je rang sangye chanchub yigi sung sangye chanchub semba kun dala gombra zedu sol kuncho sumla Dagyaba chi dikpa tamche sosro sha drove gela je rang sangye chanchub yigi sung kuncho sumla Dagyaba chi dikpa tamche Sosrosha, Drove Gela, Jairang, Sange Chanchu, Yigi Sung, Sange Chod, Sange Chanchu Yigi Sung, Sange Chodam, Sochola, Chanchu Pardo, Dagebachi, Ranshin Tuni, Ramdrub Chir, Chancho Chogi, Cheparaki, Chancho Chogi, Chancho Chogi Semni, Chancho Chogi Semni, Chancho Chogi Semni Kiegi Ne, Chancho Chocho, Yewong, Cheparaki, Drola Pincher, Sangue, Drupra Show, per il beneficio di tutti gli
For the benefit of all sentient beings, may I reach Buddhahood.
Drola Pincher,
Drola Penchir.
Sangue Drupra Show, Drola Pincher, Sangue Drupra Show. La seconda interferenza
The second interference that is to be eliminated is one's own ordinary appearance, where one sees himself as existing autonomously, intrinsically, objectively, as a suffering being in the middle of suffering. The moment that every being is free of intrinsic existence, one has that potential to reach Buddhahood. And now, with the blessing, once again, with Guru Arya, with Buddha, with Guru Buddha Aryatara, with Amrita, she will eliminate all of this interference of ordinary appearance, and one can let go of this attachment, this grasping at oneself's appearance as being of intrinsic existence. One's own body dissolves into emptiness. Everything dissolves into emptiness, and in an instant, each one of you arise in this pure mandala with the pure aspect of Tara Bianca, a feminine body with one face, two arms, with the right hand in the mudra of supreme generosity, with the left in the mudra of the refuge of the three jewels, with the legs crossed. Our body is white in color, with 7 eyes at the palms of the hands, the soles of the feet, our own eyes, plus the third eye representing wisdom. At the crown, there's Buddha Amitayus representing your own guru. So now with this mantra, this immolation is complete.
Hana hom pe Loma na mimikpa tongpa nitu gyuro omo soba wa shuddha sarva dharma soba wa shuddha ha Loma na tongpa mimikpe tongpa nitu gyu Tongpa nitu gyu Tompe ngale pamle pe mada ale dawe kingorge tentu Loma kera namge semye tamye karpo televe sertro pabache semje tenche tsurdu yonso gyobale Loma kena jetsuma yishenge korlo kude kudo tunge dawa tara karashi norbo chushe trima mebatar tanshe vetro wa sheche chani chenson dandemba lanzo chudru lumbe na zo chen chaye chujin ge chagya ze chin yun utpala karpo yuwa tipsingi tu kara songwe dama nyen ge te kara tusumge sange Tsumpe dara o tsumpe dara tsawa chikla tse mo sumdo gebe uge medo chewa ye drepo yun kambo nambra yoba udra tun udra Tundi rabe surbo o surbo tak para chin shin len o lembo rinto chawa nuburge o nuburge shin rimbo che gen na zoge genba tarna zoge na tarana zoge toyoda tara marbo shantab che shabge o cha shabge tar Chashagi til namla chen re te yeshegi chen du nga wa dawe kil korgi kwe chambur tenchi shabdoji ki drungi shopa loma ke nam gi chivro om karpo timbra amarpo tukara o tukara dawe kingorgi tento tamye karpo la hong ombu tsempare kyur Hungombo tsempare kyu. Al vostro capo.
At your crown, there's a white Om syllable. At your throat, there's a red Ah. At your heart, there is a blue Hum syllable, inside which is a white Tam syllable.
La prima iniziazione.
The first empowerment
Viene chiamata
is called the empowerment of long life.
alla quale prima viene
The first part is where we recall our vital energy that has been lost. It can happen that certain accidents, certain moments of great fear, or certain places that people go, that some of one's life's energy is lost. And in this case, we recall this one's own life energy, or any aspect of that life energy that was lost in the past.
Lama je tsoma yishin korlo sewe duga newe se tru dungi ki je tsoma yishin korlo tukara pobe tukyoku o teye rida tseba megi tuke ridan chagi pumba lewe ser chagyo tabo kamson tamche kyabra tru kenam la nujin tse ura che be chida shin che che du tsema mo gyala po la sopa dunge jumbo mima yinam ge kenam ge tse so da sonam la sope trukshin kude kirwa da yarwa tamche do kablen ge chagyo lemba tar hobge dude chime tse ye kambo pumba topa da longse dutse kangwe nambra kuba nam dunge ne na shube jetsu ma yishin kolo tuge tseye korlo dan kuye cha nam la tim o tenam la tenam le dutse gyun o tena la dutse gyun karla marwe danche o ta kala marwe danche pakdu me baba keram namgi chi wo tsambe puga ne shu lugi nan tamche kan lugi nan tamche chingme ge kangwe dikde ne dön tse ye parche jam tse yarshin nyamba nama sor chu chiwa me be tse ye ngodru druba nyambra me bra tse chi dal cuore
From the heart of Guru Buddha Aryatara, light rays emanate that go to the frontal generation of Aryatara, here represented in front of me. And to Aryatara, the is she's these light rays absorb to her heart as a request, and at the crown is Buddha Amitayas. From the vase of Buddha Amitayas, the nectar goes, it emanates into the 10 directions, these light rays and nectars, and they go to all the Buddhas asking for their blessings. And in particular, these light rays and nectars go to all the places where one's vital energy force has been lost, and maybe any being guided by their own ignorance could have stolen our life energy force. And like magnets, these light rays, they go and they look for, and they bring it back. So one's own vital energy is completely taken back, absorbs into Amitayas at the crown of Aryatara, and then absorbs into Aryatara. This nectar then comes towards you, goes into your crown, which is, and your central channel at the crown is open, and this nectar enters like fresh nectar and comes down and completely fills up your body. And as this nectar passes through each of your chakras, it goes through all your subtle channels, and it fills up your body completely and re-nourishes your body from your own vital energy that had been lost, bringing to you this important vital energy and giving you healthy physical, mental, and emotional health on a very subtle and gross level.
Omo tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusting kure som tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusting som tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusting som tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusting Omo tare tu re mama ayorpunya gana pusting kure som tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusting kure som tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusting Omo tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusting kure som tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusting kure som tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusting kure Tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusing kure som tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusing kure som tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusing Omo tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusing kure som tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusing kure som tare tu re mama yorpunya gana pusing kure Omo tare tu re lo mama punya yorpunya gana pusing kure som tare tu re lo namgi Loma pa ayorpunya gana pusing kure som tare tu re mama ayorpunya gana pusing kure som tare tu re loma ayorpunya gana pusing kure som tare tu re mama ayorpunya gana pusing kure som Omo tare tu re loma ayorpunya gana pusing kure yeso ha kalden rigipo Kalden rigi buda rigi bumodina la tsewang gyurche, ngodrup gyurche, tsemi gyurwe yungdru tu gyurche, mi shikba dorje gyurche, tsemi nube gyanzen tu gyurche, chewa mebe tseyi rinzen topara gyurche. Gyansen tse murwangi gyabo tara alhabe alhaye tsugi gingyuru pa druba po la pushin kyonse pe panden lama namgi trashi
After having recovered the vital energy that had been stolen and lost, we regenerate now the energy that was just one's own energy that wasn't lost and taken away, but somehow it had degenerated. one's own vital energy that had degenerated. So now we regenerate our own inner vital energy.
Dungege jetsume rigdage tsebamege chage pombale vesre chagyo tabo pakto me batru jikdenge kamge jungwa sayero ju nuchu tamche vedandu tse serpo sere shume dokjenge namba dan choye o chuye chu tamche vedandu tse karpo me dokjenge namba dan mei chu tamche vedandu tse marpo chobe rangshe o rangshe tsojo ma rangshe tsojo lame dokjen namba dan lungi chu tamche vedandu tse jango marge ge dokjenge namba dan namge chu tamche vedandu ngombo tinshu me na dokjenge namba pakto me bakukde Jezume kuyi tseyi kurlo la tienpe tele kyan chime tseyi dutsi gyunbap keranamge chiwo ne shu lugina tamche dikri ne dun tseyi parche tamche chang chungwa nga yi chudan tse nyambra no tse nyamba nama sor chu lu dradan da sije pun son sobadan denshin chiwa mebe tse rinzin toba chun nyambra mebra chi. Dal cuore di
From the heart of Guru Buddha Aryatara, light rays emanate that go to the frontal Aryatara. From the long life vase in the hands, in the two hands of Buddha Amitayas at the head of Aryatara, light rays emanate. And they go into all directions, going towards the earth element. And they touch the depths of the earth, the minerals, the crystals, the rocks, and they go into the whole environment, and they bring back all of the energy of the earth element in the form of light rays and nectar, that yellow in color, that's then absorbed into the vase, and then into the head, and then into Aryatara.
Lamho atishkana atishkiti so lamho atishkana atishkiti so lamho atishkana atishkiti so lamho atishkana atishkiti so lamho atishkana atishkiti so
The light rays emanate from the frontal generation of Guru Aryatara, going to all the water elements, the lakes, the oceans, the rivers, and they bring back the essence of the water element in the form of light rays and water that comes into the long life vase of Amitayas at the head of Aryatara, and then into Aryatara, the frontal generation of Aryatara. Light rays emanate from Aryatara, going to the fire element, gathering up all from nature, wherever there is the fire element in heat, fire itself, and it gathers up this fire in the form of red light rays and nectar, bringing the essence of the fire that absorbs into the long life vase and then into Aryatara.
Atishkana atishiti so ramho atishkana atishiti so ramho atishkana atishiti so
Light rays emanate from Aryatara, going toward the wind element in the 10 directions, and the essence of the wind element in its pure form comes towards Aryatara, in the form of light rays and nectar, green in color, that absorb into the long life vase and then into her, together with the syllable tam, the mantra, bringing back all the vital energy of the wind element.
Yam ho atishkana atishtiti so yam ho atishkana atishkiti so yam ho atishkana atishtiti so Raggi di luce
Light rays emanate, asking for the energy of space in all directions. The essence of space is brought back in the form of light rays and nectar, blue in color, that absorb into the long life vase of Buddha Amitayas at the crown of Aryatara and then at the heart, in her heart.
Eho atishkana atishtiti so eho atishkana atishkiti so eho atishkana atishtiti so Il nettare di lunga
The long life nectar overflows from the head of Aryatara and into Amitayas and comes from his heart. And from the heart of Aryatara, this long life nectar overflows. It enters into your into your crown, and it shines with the 5 colors, the 5 elements at the essence. So it's a white nectar that comes to you, but it has these 5 shiny colors: yellow from the earth, red from fire, blue from space, green from wind, and white from water. And it enters into your crown, fills up your entire body and all your channels, throughout your entire 72,000 subtle energy channels, and revitalizes your vital energy completely of your body and mind.
Yam ram lam bam ho atishkana atishkriti soha Lama 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 bama 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 rama 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 yama 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 e ho atishkana atishtiti soha omotare tu re lomanam Ayur punye gyana pustin kuruye som tare tu re mama ayur punye gyana pustin kuruye som tare tu re mama ayur punye gyana pustin kuruye som tare tu re mama ayur punye gyana pustin kuruye som Omo tare tu re loma ayur punye gyana pustin kuruye som tare tu re loma ayur punye Omo tare tu re loma ayur gyana pustin kuruye som tare tu re loma ayur gyana pustin kuruye som tare tu re loma ayur gyana pustin kuruye soha Omo tare tu re mama ayur punye gyana pustin kuruye som tare tu re loma ayur gyana pustin kuruye Omo tare tu re loma ayur punye gyana pustin kuruye som tare tu re loma ayur gyana pustin kuruye som tare tu re loma ayur punye gyana stipuye Omo tare tu re mama ayur punye gyana pustin kuruye so ayur punye gyana pustin kuruye tare tu re loma ayur punye gyana pustin kuruye som tare tu re loma ayur punye gyana pustin kuruye Omo tare tu re loma nam ayur punye gyana pustin kuruye soham Logya tupchen tungya tongwa dan tseri neme deki punsun tso tekpa chola ngeba chungwa yin trashi dekyan tendir dele shon. Il prossimo andiamo a rivitalizzare.
Next, we will revitalize the energy of faith and positive karma.
Keto sonam nyamba suwa ni ngarchin dungi jizu me rigda tseba me ge chage pomba le vesre ta ye ba drebe tsamba dang gyajin la soba la tubo chenam ge penjor dan tundo nida sakar la sobe jadan seje lama ge chen yengi kebra chenam ge chenlam rudo ne joba namge nyamdo keba pentrida namge kenrap 동거로 로규르기 갸보소 게소 갸룬 센추라 소베기 선남당하다 치메체이 린제니바 남게 치메체이 예셰 치와 준뱅하다 띵에 징게 뇌바오 뇌도라 소바 직den기 컴 렉조 벤주라 연대 핀손 초바 탐체tra 시베 타게게 제다 게세나 게세 림보체드 외단드체라 소베 넘바라와 메바드데 딩게 제조메 두게 체코로라 팀 텔레드체 균바바 케라남게 치오네 슐르나 르게 난탐제강 딕테 네든 체예 파르체 창신타 Topdan sona nyamba tamche sorchu tenam gi yönde tamche to chime tseye ngodru nyebara gyur sombara mebara chi. Dal cuore di Guru Arya
From the heart of Guru Aryatara, light rays emanate that absorb into the frontal Aryatara, and from her, these light rays go to the 10 directions. And they go to all the beings who have great qualities, to the devas, human beings and animals, to the 10 directions, and coming into contact with every being and bringing back and having received the essence of their compassion, their influence, their positive energy, their vital energy, bringing back wisdom from those who are wise, and the compassion from those who have great compassion, from the strength of realization from those who have a great force of realization, charisma, stability, and merits, positive karmic force. And this emanated from all beings like the devas, the brahmas, indras, those beings that have not yet reached Buddhahood but have great qualities. And so we take all of these qualities in the form of light ray and nectars as a symbol of good auspiciousness that go absorb into the heart of Aryatara, and from her a nectar emanates and absorbs into your crown and revitalizes your inner qualities and your positive karmic force.
Ayur punya gana pusting kore som tare to loma ayur punya gana pusting kore som tare to mama ayur punya gana pusting kore som tare to loma ayur gana pusting kore som tare to loma ayur gana pusting kore som tare to loma mama ayur punya gana pusting kore som tare to loma ayur punya gana pusting kore som tare to loma ayur punya gana pusting kore som tare to loma namla ayur punya gana pusting koro ye som tare to loma namla ayur punya gana pusting koro ye svoha. Sonam tage rigya lombo shin nyendra chenpo namka shindu kyab tseri neme deke demba yi trashi tekyan tendire dele shon. Tamsedan domba nyama söshin kuzun tugi jenange gone tse singwar chewanis.
After having regenerated one's own vital energy, one's own merits and positive karmic energy, and one's qualities, now we regenerate our samaya, our connection with our guru, with the dharma, with the sangha, through the the empowerment, the blessings of body, speech, and mind of Aryatara.
Namge lama lama ko shotra bu zebe kenge lame tuka ne vesre tru dunge ge jitsume tukra pobe tugyu ku tenamge dunge ge jitsume tukra pobe tugyu ku teye tuke tamle vesre tru be chocho lama yidan sange janse pavo kanto chugun suma tamje dan kibra tu yan dewa chen so na shube gyayun drogara yishin korlo Gyawa tseba mebe so chigyu be lama namdan cheba tamchegi kuson toge chila nam sangye dan chanjo semba sangye chansemge kuso o kuso da nga dan yigdru chanzen sabun la soba dan chime tseye duzi vesre dan cheba karmar tin songe nambra chen dram dinge ge jezome ne sumtu tim timba le kyang chime tseye duzi karma tin songe gyumbam kera namge chiwo drimba nyingara sumla timbe luginang tamche kang tse korwa toma meba ne shingi sok cheba la soba lunga yi sumge tembe dikze dan tamse nyamba tamche changshi da Kuson toge chila to goson dorje sumge danye to gyurwe gone chime tse ngodro topchon nyambe me pa chi. Fate una richiesta
Make a sincere request.
di richiedere le benedizioni
Ask for the blessings of body, speech, and mind of Guru Buddha Aryatara.
seguendo la vostra
After your request, from the heart of Guru Buddha Aryatara, light rays emanate that go to the frontal Aryatara. From the frontal Aryatara, light rays go to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Dakas, Dakinis, Dharma protectors, and in particular to White Tara, to Buddha Amitayas and all the long life divinities, asking for their blessings of body, speech, and mind. All the blessings of body, of all the Buddhas of the 10 directions, come back in the form of white light, and the energy of the speech of the Buddhas of the 10 directions, they absorb into Aryatara in the form of red lights, and the blessings of the mind of all the Buddhas of the 10 directions absorb into her in the form of blue light. Aryatara and the frontal generation, from her, light rays, white, red, and blue emanate. The white light rays absorb into your crown, the red ones at your throat, and the blue ones at your heart. As the white ones absorb into you, every negativity of body is completely purified, especially the energy of negative karmic force that was generated by violent or non-virtuous actions of the body, such as having killed or having been physically violent, generating suffering, any or stealing or negative like sexual misconduct, that is completely purified, and you receive the blessings of the body of Aryatara. The red light rays that absorb into your throat represent, they eliminate all negative karmic force of your speech, violent speech, aggressive lying, or any negativity of your speech is completely purified, and your speech becomes pure and balanced like that of Aryatara. And the light rays that are blue in color that absorb into your heart chakra, they purify your mind and eliminate any kind of negative karmic force that was generated in the past through your thoughts, like, and feelings, like negativities of rejoicing for the suffering of others, or feelings of resentment, or envy, or any kind of thought, or negative thought that was generated in your mind, that negative karmic force is completely pacified and eliminated. Your mind becomes pure, balanced, joyous, stable, compassionate, wise, peaceful. Your body, speech, and mind become inseparable and of the same nature of Guru Buddha Aryatara.
In questo modo,
In this way, your body, speech, and mind is fully regenerated with the vital force of a pure body, speech, and mind.
Omo tare tu re mama ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye som tare tu re loma ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye som tare tu re loma ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye som Omo tare tu re loma ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye som tare tu re loma ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye som tare tu re loma namla ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye som tare tu re loma nam ayur gyana pustin kuru ye som Omo tare tu re loma nam ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye som tare tu re loma ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye som tare tu re loma nam ayur gyana pustin kuru ye som tare tu re loma nam ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye som tare tu re loma nam ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye som tare tu re loma nam ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye som Omo tare tu re loma nam la ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye som tare tu re loma nam la ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye Omo tare tu re loma nam ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye svoha Omo tare tu re loma nam ayur punye gyana pustin kuru ye svoha Sonam targe rigya lumbo shin nyendra chenpo nyamka shinto kyab tseri neme deki denbayi trashi dekyan tendir dele sho Il prossimo
The
passaggio
next is to stabilize the blessings and the vital force, this energy of long life.
Lama jetsuma sewe tu karayo sewe tu gewe serge dungege jetsuma yishin korlo gyawa seche korwa kira namge chiwo ne chen rambara shubale nge ke ngege solwa deba tse o ngege solwa deba tse tsagyo lama namda Chezume kuye chale chime tseye dutse pakdu me babab kera namge chiwo tsambe pukane shukde lugi nang tamche kangwe tongme ne sakbe dikze ne dun tamche tam kebra tu tse tonggyurgik dikze dang tseye parche tamche dugu dang sugu la soba nambra wangbo go dang pabu puga tamche ne nak durgi tene chanshin dang lushe kong yadakpa tabur kyur Tsedan sona da longdo ge yuanden tamche peshinge tarnge ge zahomba ho shebe tse te shebe tse tenge tsagyo lama namdam ta korgi ridore ra korgi shi tre ramjan tamche jetsu mala tim tenyi ge kule randra nye ba che te chime tse ye du tse ranshin tu shuba kera namge chiwone timbe Kera namge lunga yisumdan jetsuma yishin korlo kusun tu yerme rochik tu kyur. Chime tseyi rinzi la soba chodan tumugi ngoru tamche tobra gyurwe nyambra me para chi. Dal cuore
From the heart of Guru Aryatara, light rays emanate that go to the frontal generations of Aryatara's heart, to the heart of the frontal generation of Aryatara.
in questo momento
And in this moment,
mentre faccio le
As I make requests, imagine that there's Aryatara of this frontal generation from whom you who receives all the blessings of all the lineage masters, all the Buddhas. They absorb into this Aryatara, and then infinite emanations of Aryatara are emanated like a rain of wisdom that enter into your crown and enter completely into your body. And as these emanations absorb into you, every one of your negativities is completely eliminated, especially all negativities that have to do with your health, your physical, your body, your emotions, any kind of negativity that has to do with aspects of having a short life. These negativities leave your body. As your body fills up with nectar, these negativities go out of the the lower parts of your body as a kind of perspiration, like that's dark perspiration that goes out of your body and is absorbed into the earth and nourishes these beings that live in the underworld. And for them it's nourishment, and so they're satisfied by what they receive and they're happy with us. And in the meantime, all of our negativities are they leave our body completely. So as your body fills up with nectar from your crown, every negativity, especially related to your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your long life, any kind of negativity there might be, it goes out of your body completely, leaves your body, the lower parts of your body, as like perspiration, and nourishes these underworld beings. Your body becomes as transparent and clear as a crystal, and your positive energy is completely regenerated. At the end, I will, with the Zahum Bam Ho mantra, at that point, I will pass the empowerment dharma, and imagine that that is an emanation of Tara, Aryatara, that enters into your crown and absorbs gradually into your central channel, into your heart, and then your body, speech, and mind become inseparable from body, speech, and mind of Aryatara. Imagine that when this emanation comes and absorbs into you, you and Aryatara become inseparable and of the same nature, the same taste. We can't separate them. Like one is overwhelmed by Aryatara, one becomes Aryatara. Like water that you mix with water, you can't distinguish one from the other. Now I will ask for the blessings of the lineage masters, and these blessings come to Aryatara, and then those light rays, nectars, go towards you, enter into your crown, fill up your body with nectars. Every negativity leaves your body becomes transparent and pure and bright. All your subtle channels, inner channels, become pure and luminous, bright. After which I will make the request to all the lineage masters to bless you. And at that moment, with Za Hum Bam Hom at the end, imagine with Za, an emanation of Tara goes towards you, with whom she enters into your crown, with Bam she absorbs completely into you, and with Ho she becomes inseparable with you. So first the light rays from my heart to Aryatara, frontal generation, making requests to all the lineage masters, and those light rays go back and they absorb into her, and then these light rays come to you, eliminating all negativities.
Loma ayur punye gyana pustin kuru esam tare ture loma ayur 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 gyana pustin kuru esam omo tare ture loma ayur gyana pustin kuru esam tare ture loma ayur gyana pustin kuru esam omo tare ture loma ayur gyana pustin kuru yeswoha. Immaginate
Imagine that you are in the presence of Aryatara
mettete la vostra fronte
and put your forehead on her lap, taking taking her blessing. And when we're few people, we would put the torma on top of one of your head. But this is a moment where one bows down and touches the legs of Aryatara, asking for her blessings. And then, so I will ask for all the blessings of all the Buddhas and then the lineage gurus, and this Aryatara, this light rays absorb into you. Sorry, Aryatara then absorbs into you.
Tamba namge chinge loba shi. O Buddha dei tre tempi,
O Buddhas of the 3 times in the 10 directions, Aryatara, gurus of the lineage, and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please bless this disciple.
O Buddha Amita,
O Buddha Amitayas, of the infinite vital energy, bless this disciple. Aryatara, bless this disciple.
Nyangme Trekpa benedice questi discepoli.
Namya Tekpa, bless this disciple.
Gompopa Dameö benedice.
Gompopa Payu, bless this disciple.
Dorje Gyapo Cingelo She Pamodruma Dorje Gyapo benedice questi discepoli.
Bless these disciples.
Drupchen Legi Dorje benedice questi.
Drupchen Legi Dorje, bless his disciples.
Jetsun Jampe Nyingpo benedice questi discepoli. Chana Pemo Gendun Drupa Cingelo Boshi. Chana Pemo Gyawa Gendun Drup benedice questi discepoli.
So he's reciting all the names of all the lineage masters, and each one saying, bless this disciple.
Benedice questi discepoli. Penchen sonam trakpe chinge lobashi. Penchen sonam trakpa benedice questi discepoli. Ewa sherava gyatso chinge lobshi. Eva sherab gyatso benedice questi discepoli. Kedro sangye yeshegi chinge lobashi. Kedrup sangye yeshe benedice questi discepoli. Penchen losan chugi ganzenge chinge lobashi. Penchen losan chugi galze benedice questi discepoli. Gyawa ngaba losan gyatso chinge lobshin. Gyawa ngaba losan gyatso benedice questi discepoli. Gyawa kenchen kesan rabge ge chinge lobashi. Gyawa kenchen kesan rabge benedice questi discepoli. Trugo losan tinle gyatso chinge lobshi. Trugo losan tinle gyatso benedice questi discepoli. Mando kesan yönden ge chinge lobshin. Mando kesan yönden benedice questi discepoli. Kenchen trakpa kedru ge chinge lobashin. Kenchen trakpa kedru benedice questi discepoli. Shenyen trakpa ludru ge chinge lobshin. Shenyen tamba ludru benedice questi discepoli. Dorje chan losan tsutrin chamba gyatso pe sambo chinge lobashi. Guru Vajradara losan tsutrin chamba gyatso benedice questi discepoli. Jore ngawa jorden ge chinge lobashi. Jore ngawar chönden benedice questi discepoli. Ruban kanche rinpoche jeson losan tupten trinle yarpe pe sambo chinge lobashi. Grande Mahasida Ruban kanche rinpoche jeson losan tupten trinle yarpel benedice questi discepoli. Chinge lobashi trinchen tsawe lama chamba tenze trinle gyatso pe sambo chinge lobashi. Kia Tinchen Gyawa Dorje Chan Tichan Rinpoche Tichan Gyawa Dorje Chan Ge Chinge Lobashi Tinchen Tsawe Lama Druban Kanche Rinpoche Jeson Losan Tupten Tinle Yarpe Chinge Lobashi O Guru Vajradar
O Guru Vajradhara, Kyabshe Dorje Dorje Chan, bless these disciples.
O Guru Buddha
O Guru Buddha,
Grande Mahasiddha
great
Druban Kanche
Great Mahasiddha, Lama Ganchen, bless these disciples.
Chom den dema drama yishin korlo latso kenamgi kimbe yeshe tsewe tuje zebe tinle kyebe nudu samgi mi kyaba ngawa lape O Guru Aryatara
O Guru Aryatara, the wheel that realizes all desires through your wisdom, your compassion, your sacred activities, your power of realization.
Loma tinam lagi lugi na tsa simgi dunga parche dang chagwe nyamba ye ba tenwa parson denge jumbo neba dang Tuma yinbe chewa jikpa so nyewara shi shin teda tamche le songshe kya ba babra zedo so tramite il potere della
Through the power of your wisdom, your compassion, your sacred activities, and your power of realization, that it has no limit. Make it so that these disciples have a body that is free of sickness and a mind free of suffering, free of external, internal, and secret interferences, and free of, and may the beings that live above, below, and in the middle be free of interferences. May they be free from a premature death and every fear of sickness, or fear, and may all sicknesses be completely pacified. May each one of them be completely protected from any negativity and every form of sickness of body and mind. May their vital energy force, their physical, mental, their positive karmic force, their merits and their inner wealth and their outer wealth, and any quality be increased and spread. In essence, bless them so that each one of these Vajra disciples can receive all mundane and extraordinary realizations and develop love for themselves, altruism, and a correct view of reality. Bless each one of these disciples. Bless these Vajra disciples in this place right now.
Za hong bama ho, za hong bama ho, za hong bama, za hong bama ho, za hong bama ho, za hong bama, za hong bama ho, za hong bama ho, za hong bama, za hong bama ho, za hong bama ho, za hong bama, za hong bama ho, za hong bama ho. Za hom bama ho, za hom bama, za hom bama ho, za hom bama ho, za hom bama, za hom bama ho, za hom bama ho, za hom bama ho. Om Omo supratishta benzaye somo supratishta benza so trake honso omo supratishta benzaye somo supratishta benzaye omo supratishta benzaye somo supratishta benzaye somo supratishta benzaye soha. Le benedizioni di
The blessings of body, speech, and mind, of Aryatara, this energy of long life are stabilized. To conclude, we have the blessing of the nectar of long life, the pills of long life that were blessed previously.
Prima abbiamo il nettare di
First, we have the nectar of long life.
Chi du zi nam nga chang tong bar so la che ba la tam se ke bar chen de ni ge kenam ge she du so be lu gi nang tam che chang chu ge sim ge du zi kam chalon tig le nu ba nyam tam che sor chu be lu de o lu sim de we kyab ce ye par che tam che le tre de chi me ce ye rin zen to pra gyur we me pra gyur chi oma hong oma hong.
This long life nectar that was previously blessed, as you receive it, you experience this nectar, it fills up your body completely with a light that spreads out. Imagine that as you put the nectar on your tongue, it spreads out, it enters in all your subtle channels, energy channels, especially purifying all subtle energy channels, your 5 chakras. You regenerate all the energy winds, the subtle pranas, the 5 main energy winds, the 5 secondary energy winds, and regenerates completely your long life energy and the strength of your subtle energy body, of the channels, the winds, and the drops.
Tamze chime tseye du tse de kalden kibu kyola wangorwe chime tseye ngodru top gyuru chi omotare tutare tore mama ayor punye gyana pulsin kure samtare tutare tore loma ayor punye gyana pulsin kure samtare tutare tore loma ayor gyana pulsin omotare tutare tore loma ayor punye gyana pulsin kure samtare tutare tore loma ayor punye gyana pulsin kure samtare tutare tore loma ayor punye gyana pulsin kure sam omotare tutare tore loma ayor punye gyana pulsin kure samtare tutare tore loma ayor punye gyana pulsin kure yeswoha. La benedizione del
The blessing of the long life pills.
Mena chi gya tsa she ge ran she kurde ge chu tam che dube chime tse ye chu lengi ribu dini kira nam ge solwa la tene neri shi gya tsa she tam che chon she lo ge son so ge tenge tuma yinbe chi gen le trede chime tse ye ngodru tobra meba tobra gyurwe mebra tse chi. Quando ricevete
When you receive these long life pills, imagine that they are the nature, they are the essence of all medicine, and in taking them, they revitalize mostly your gross body and mind as a consequence, purifying all sicknesses and eliminating the 404 types of sicknesses, and mostly your body and mind, your coarse body and mind.
Omo tare tu tare ture loma ayurgana putin kure som tare tu tare ture mama ayur punye gana putin kure som tare tu tare loma ayur punye gana putin kure som omo tare tu tare ture loma ayur punye gana putin kure som tare tu tare ture loma ayur gana putin kure soha trashi tseden pege se nyingbo dube chudini terin puye sawaragi diso gyayon tsejima shase tembe nekun le cholgyuro tetsum chami gu.
With this blessing, with these long life pills, every sickness is completely eliminated. The last part, the fourth part of the empowerment, is about invoking the power of truth with the intent of maintaining the power, the energy of long life.
Shenya sangye dan chansen pawo khandro chugyon songma ladan lami riek zin nyebe namge korne sho nama kira namge tsepewe chi lobyon dan lenche to medo charbe romo dradro nyembe lo yange shijwe zeba mebra chi.
In this moment, as we invoke the power of truth, the six perfections, the power of interdependence, in the space around us, there's Aryatara, Buddha Amitayus, all the masters of the lineage, starting from Lama Ganchen, Rinpoche, Trizha Rinpoche, all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas that surround us, and they recite the verses of truth. They throw flowers as a sign of auspiciousness, and they recite these verses of truth with the intention to regenerate in each one of you the six perfections: your generosity, your morality, your patience, your enthusiastic effort, your concentration, and wisdom. Receive in this way the blessings of all the masters of the lineage, and in particular way Buddha Aryatara. So together with Aryatara, they all recite these verses, these auspicious verses dedicated to you. They recite and dedicate so that you can develop the six perfections.
Sangye yanda pa miye senge jimbe topto te ninje chenge chongere jopa yin jimbe tomni dranye dragyuru che jimbe targe o jimba tarchin seyan pelwara sho. Posso ognuno di voi,
May each one of you, by completing and practicing the generosity, have a long life.
meye senge tsudrin topto te ninje chenge chongere jopa nam tsudrin topge dranye drakpara gyur tsudrin tarchin tseyang pewara sho.
By practicing and completing the morality, may your energy of long life increase.
Topge sangye yanda pa miye senge sebe topto te ninje chenge chongere jupa na sebe topge dranye drakpara gyur sebe tarchen seyang pewar sho.
May your practice of patience be stable and growing as a consequence your energy of long life.
Ninje chingi chongkir chukpa na tsundru topki drani chakpar gyur tsundru tarchin tseyang pelwar sho. Completando
by practicing and completing the 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 energy of enthusiastic effort, may your energy of long life be and may it increase.
samden topto te ninche chingi chongkir chukpa na samden topki drani chakpar gyur samden tarchin tseyang pelwar sho. Posta il vostro
May your samadhi, your meditative concentration increase, and may also, and as a consequence, your long life increase.
senge sheraba topto te ninje chingi chongkir chukpa na sheraba togi drani chakpar gyur sheraba tarchin tseyang pewar sho. Possa la vostra
May your wisdom increase, and so your long life be stable and increase.
in questo modo
In this way, we have completed the empowerment of long life of White Tara that shows us with these verses of auspiciousness that the way to make our life meaningful is the practice of the six perfections. So we take this commitment to make our life meaningful, training in generosity, in morality, in patience, enthusiastic effort, concentration, and wisdom, and on the basis of love and compassion towards ourselves and every being. And so repeat after me the next verses where you generate this commitment, commitment towards life, the basis of the the commitment towards White Tara, together with the mantra, is about respecting life. So you uphold life of beings and the environment and the planet and avoid killing. It's a commitment to health. It's not just about not killing, it's more than that. It's about taking care of health, the inner health, physical health, mental health, emotional health, and taking care of the health of the environment that surrounds us. So even just recycling your garbage, well, that has to do with this respect towards life and our planet. So, from our daily activities, when we do our shopping, we do it with more awareness. When we take care of our health, it shouldn't be lived as something that ends in itself, but our health, it becomes the means so that we can grow spiritually, so that we can help others, ourselves and others. When we recognize the amazing opportunity that we have. So to reconnect with this energy of long life, I invite you to repeat after me.
Mama Ayur Punye Gyana Pustin Kuru Yeswaha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Mama Ayur Punye Gyana Pustin Kuru Yeswaha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Mama Ayur Punye Gyana Pustin Kuru Yeswaha.
So I invite you to recite the mantra, and then there's also the sadhana of White Tara written by Rinpoche. It's very brief and powerful, and something as well. When you do the mantra of White Tara, you can do a certain number. When
Mamma vuol dire a me
when we say mama, mama means myself. So if you want to do it for someone specifically, you can say Om Tare Tu Tare Ture, the name of the person, and then Arya Punya Yashtam Arya Pushtin Guruyana Soa. So Jnana is wisdom. So Aryur is long life. And then Pushta means to increment. So may the wisdom and the long life energy and the wisdom and the karmic force increase for myself or for other people. And when we do it for the guru, we add the guru. So that also is useful for our own long life. So generally, during the name of
che vuol dire discepoli.
so I was reciting Loma during the empowerment. Loma means disciple. So you can there it's either mama, myself, or the guru, or here or the name for someone else. But it's Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Arya Punya Jnana Pushtan Kuriya Soha is the standard. So repeat after me for these commitments.
Sobo chitara katse pa teda tamche dagigi sobo chitara katsa pa teda tamche dagigi sobo chitara katse pa teda tamche dagigi.
In this way, we complete this transmission of the empowerment and the blessing of the long life of White Tara as transmitted by the lineage masters, as I received from Lama Michel Rinpoche, Kyabshin Shishan Rinpoche, and I have now offered to you. Now make the mandala of thanks as I close the as I close up the sadhana for myself.
Om Benza Bamia, Om Jinsa Jesa, Om Benza Rigia, Om Shedari Gaya Gaya Zari Jabarir, Charlie Baba, No Zambali, No Balanche, Chandramin, Ledan Lebang, Ayadang, Jajin, Yudin Dalan Dundra, Dramini, Dramini, Rinpoche, Rewa, Bazanje, Dendyo Yeba, Mame, Baelo, Kolo Rinpoche, Naba Rinpoche, Zema Rinpoche, Lemba Rinpoche, Lomba Rinpoche, Tajo Rinpoche, Mambe Rinpoche, Dechen Baye, Bomba Ge, Tenwa Ma, Gara Ma, Meta Ma, Dabe, Hase Ma, Tede Ma, Ne Ma, Dawa Rinpoche, Chole na ba je je ze yu ca la na mi ben je ben so zo ma ca wa men ba ca xie yin da hong di da zhe jin ca wa dang ji ba je wa dian la ma dang ba na da che ba la che ba da ya la ma mi xie rin bo je je zhen lo zang nian zha xiang tiu qin bi be zang xia guan ne zhe ge je ca wa sa ma li ba do be ka din tang ra ge yin da bi wa ji to jin ro ye dian da ge za ge ge ne da zo zhen je dang je to zhe wa qin bi gu ne zi ge ju dang tian ma ge wen zhuo ma li do zo je be je jo je me do Roya Goya Nanda Shela Jeba Yo Jaya Jala Me Goya Jaya Rade Jaya No Goya Jaya Chodyo Jaya Baya No Loya Zaya Debe Deme Ya Saya Zonje Roya Me Se Da Da Jo Yen Da Ga Ra Ra Na Men Ra La Ga Ne
Amnirya
Ya Me
Nimo dele tsendele, nime kuyan dele kshin. Sho. All'alba o al tramonto.
At dawn or at dusk, at night or midday, may the three jewels grant us their blessings. May they help us to achieve all realizations and sprinkle the path of our lives with various signs of auspiciousness.
At dawn or dusk, at night or midday, may the three jewels grant us their blessings. May they help us to achieve all realizations and spring all the path of our lives with various signs of auspiciousness.
Tashidele. Happy New Year to everyone. Now I need to leave. I'll be back tomorrow evening. Lama Caroline will be here to support all of you, and you're also here to support everyone else. Now I ask someone to stay near the Tara, and you can come and you can receive this image of Tara, and now you can't see it. This is at the monastery of Tashilumpo, but I had this one made there. And a Happy New Year! Thank you, everyone.
Se rimbogliamo a show. Dai, prima ai monaci anche. Ok, io vado. No, no, non c'è per tempo per carta. No, no, io devo